vectors, finding their magnitude and direction. Here we have a vector, here's its initial point, and here where the arrow is, that's its terminal point. You can see it is at the origin, it's at 0, 0, and its terminal point is at -3, 2, that's where it ends. And then for so you have watched the lesson for 9.2b, which is more on vectors and more about the direction of vectors and measuring the angle. Yes. Now you're going to be working on the problem set for lesson 9.2b. So I'm going to
Thank you. Yeah. So then you make this one.
So if I'm asked to find the magnitude of SQ plus SR, and SQ is from here to here, and SR is from there to there.
Yep.
And I make my parallelogram, am I trying to find SX?
Yes, and what is that called again? From S to X?
The resultant.
The resultant. Keegan's question, no, you cannot use, we don't know what this point is.
Why not? Haha!
Okay.
See?
So we are correct in saying we need to use law cosines.
As demonstrated, the Flip Mathematics classroom utilizes homework time for lessons and class time to work on problems. In addition to the more obvious benefits of flipping the math classroom, including individualized learning, easy access, and less homework time, studies have shown that flipping the classroom boosts student achievement, lowers students' stress levels, and deepens students' interest in the topic. In a study published in the BMC Medical Journal, a cohort of public health students participated in a flipped version of the Environmental and Occupational Health course offered by NextGenU. The study revealed two major findings. Students 1 had more positive learning experience and 2 were more interested in the topic. Though students scored only slightly higher overall in achievement, they reported a much better learning experience. Another study found that flipped learning helped eliminate DFW grades. DFW stands for grades D, F, and W means withdrawn. The graph shows two different courses taught using the flip method. The first is an average of the 2012-2013 DFW grades, nearly 40% compared to the flipped class at just over 10%. In the second course, it shows an average of 15% DFW grades compared to 0% in the flipped classroom. Almost all qualitative research on the flipped classroom yields positive remarks from students. According to Walsh's survey, 94% of students liked the approach and 72% felt it helped them learn the material better. In my own experience, students enjoy the flipped classroom more due to the reduced time spent on homework and the one-on-one attention they get from their teacher. Many believe that the flipped classroom is impersonal. The flipped classroom actually encourages collaboration with peers and the teacher by allowing for group work during class time. In my experience with the flipped classroom, I got to interact with my students on an individual basis much more frequently. Students also benefited from working
You
together.
stand your arm that way, and I'll pull your arm this way. If we continue pulling her that way and this way, where's she going to end up actually going?
In between?
In between there, right? So there's your result.
Many skeptics are also concerned that students who do not watch the video lecture for homework will fall behind. The issue of students not watching the video is real. However, according to a flipped classroom survey of research by Bishop and Verlager, students did tend to watch the videos when assigned and even when they were not. Furthermore, they found the students who watched the assigned videos to be more prepared than those who were assigned text to read. I plan to implement the flipped classroom at the River School where I will be working in the fall. It is a fitting time for the school to transition toward flipped classrooms as it becomes one-to-one this year with iPads. In addition, the homework policy allows for only 20 minutes of homework, which is the ideal amount of time for students to watch a lesson. It is also imperative that the other members of the mathematics department begin to transition toward this style of teaching. River School is a strong proponent in building the child's love of learning. Flipping the math classroom is not only beneficial to student achievement, but as mentioned before, it is more enjoyable for students and encourages them to dig deeper.